was a real timing thing. So there was a tweet from Montreal saying we should have an event for the startups in Montreal for the holiday season.
Oh, well, the whole thing wouldn't exist without Twitter. It started as an idea on Twitter.
I had only known 3 people, so if I had them in a lineup, I never would have been able to find them, and never would have been able to tell you who was who.
So it was kind of neat to just see that sort of public call for help and say, yeah, I'll join and do that.
We've got, event planners, public relations people, marketers. I'm a technology, I work at a bank.
I love that's what everybody is kind of like who came in on board and to help out in that first year and is still with us is all almost has a specialty and different things that they contribute.
The food bank has this huge buying power. They buy wholesale. Because we give them a big chunk of cash, they don't have to worry about sorting the food. They don't have to worry about whether or not they've got the right kind of food.
We're feeding people that are in need and getting support to the people that need it the most and that can channel it the fastest to the community.
Their $65,000 from us will equate to 2 or 3 times that once they've actually bought at wholesale rates, which again is another good reason why this works out so well.
There's something magical kind of about the alchemy that goes into this event and the crew behind it and the crowd that comes up to support it that just makes it something unique and different that we haven't really seen elsewhere.
It took on a life of its own. Twitter is the primary marketing channel for HoHoTO. Without Twitter, there would be no event, which is why we've had recognition from the Twitter guys and others about it.
And actually, someone suggested maybe we could make $10,000, and we all kind of laughed and looked at her like she was nuts.
I had no idea because we had nothing to gauge it by, and we had no sense of what it would become.
We did 25K in one night. Second year we did 50K. Last year we did just over 65, and we think that's probably about all that we're ever going to hit.
We have almost no expenses, and so the amount of money that we actually get in the hands of the food bank is very high.
Most of the volunteers, all of the volunteers, buy their own tickets to come to the event and then volunteer at the event.
The Mod Club, God bless them, gives us the space for free.
That's all it takes is the will to want to make the world that we live in a better place. So I got involved through Twitter. I just said, how can I get involved? How can I help? And that's all it takes for anyone to make a difference in this world.
Hi everybody, this is Biz Stone, co-founder of Twitter. Wow, what you guys have been able to do here is amazing. As everybody there knows, poverty and hunger do not have to be inevitable, especially in wealthy nations and locations like the Greater Toronto area. What you guys have been able to do in such a short amount of time for the Daily Bread is truly an inspiration. All of us at Twitter are very much inspired by this and continue to be inspired by the empathy and the generosity displayed by all the Twitter users. It definitely keeps us going, and I hope you guys all enjoy yourselves.
This is my favorite part of the night. And it's my favorite part of the night because we get to very tangibly see the effects of everything you guys have done and everything our 134 sponsors have done to help the world suck a little less and specifically help families in Toronto. This is our 4th annual HoHoTO, and I don't think any of the people here on stage when we started it 4 years ago thought we'd have 600-700 people in the club and be raising as much money as we've had. And we also have Gail Nyberg from the Daily Bread Food Bank, who's had a very long day because you started your day this morning at CBC.
At 4:30.
At 4:30, and you raised, I think the last number I saw was 175?
We're at 230,000.
230,000 from CBC. And we would like to add to that with, this is the drum roll, $67,877. And by the time we end the raffle and then the hangover auction, which starts Tuesday, December 20th, the hangover auction, make sure you bid, we will have over $70,000 for the Daily Bread Food Bank. And now Gail's going to tell you exactly what that $70,000 does.
First of all, I want to thank each and every one of you for being here, and I want to thank the organizers. But what it does is it feeds over 800,000 families in Toronto a year. In one city, in one day, if you think about this, over $300,000. Who says there's anything the matter with Toronto? We're a wonderful city, and we look after our own. That's the check. Everybody touch the check.
You can't be that intense without creating intense relationships. And I would say that you know, these people have become some of my best friends and the people that I will turn to when I am most in need.
Along the way, we've learned how to do it, right? We've learned this motley crew, this assortment of people in very different roles, very different lives. We've figured out, you know, oh, you're good at beating up sponsors to get money. You're good at writing stuff and getting people interested in the buzz. You're really good at wrangling the volunteers on the night. And these, you know, the team has kind of naturally found its...
We couldn't do it without our community and the corporate sponsors who come in. The big guys like Molson, but down to the smaller guys, you know, they contribute $250 for use HoHoTO as their Christmas party for their company. And I think they're making an immediate difference. You know, 100% of every sponsor's dollar goes directly to the food bank. And in terms of causes, we run this event.
People are hungry every single day, right? Every single day. The more money we can make, the longer we can keep people fed. It's that simple.